What's up, guys? This is the Counter Talk. My name is Amir, and today I will be reviewing Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. This game is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. It came out August 11th, and when I first heard about this game, I had no idea really what it was going to be about, besides the fact that everybody had disappeared in this one town, and nobody knows what happens, and as you play the game, you figure out what happens. That's really all I knew about the game. And what I saw from the game interested me enough to purchase it. The story starts off, you meet this character, you don't meet, but you hear this character, Kate, and she's talking about how she's like the only one left, and all the answers are through the light, and you figure out what she means by that when you see this this orb-like thing made of light, and you learn that each one represents a person. The two main characters in this game, the main story revolves around them as Steven and Kate. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to spoil too much, because I do think that the story is very good. You should at least either look it up on YouTube or play it yourself. But the other characters that they represent also have very interesting stories, but they all do tie in with those two characters, Steven and Kate. Now, gameplay wise, I liked it to the fact that I wanted to relax, sit back, and just play a game where all I had to do was really just walk and explore and uncover this very interesting and unique story told in a very interesting and unique way. But however, it did. There were points like when you're walking down a straight path where the movement really got annoying, and you just felt like, come on, like, can't I just go any faster? There is a sprint button, but it's not a sprint button. It's just walk a little faster button. So in that aspect, the gameplay does get a little annoying, especially if you decide to play it a second time for some reason. Yeah, the gameplay, that's a downside at times. At other times, I didn't really mind it. I thought it was good enough. It was a very beautiful game to play, but I won't be giving it points or taking off points. But the graphics were amazing in this game, but there were texture pop-ins, there were things popping up in the back, but nothing enough to ruin the experience, but they were very noticeable. Like big chunks of the map and the back would just load in while you're walking. So it was pretty noticeable. But yeah, I like this game because, like I said, I just want to sit back and play a game. Simple but interesting. But people who don't like those kind of games, like action games, like games that are like exciting, this is not the game for you. Just move right on by, because you won't like this game. It's as simple as that. One thing I forgot to talk about is the voice acting. The voice acting in this game was superb. It was perfect. It was fantastic, actually. Like, I saw no fault in the voice acting. The voice acting was perfectly done, and the script and the story was was good. So that fit very well. Unlike Fantastic Four, which Ryan reviewed, the script was awful, but the actors did their best. You could see that, but in this game you could see that the actors did their best, and the script was very well done. So that really did give it a boost. Saving, though, in this game really is what threw me off the most, because this game did crash a couple times, at least 3 times. And when it saves only when you reach a certain a certain period in the story. So when I had been exploring and I had been getting the little things about the story, not like the main thing that saves the game, and the game crashed, it loaded 20 minutes before, and it was really frustrating, because that's when the gameplay kicks in. It took me 20 minutes to do the first time and felt like 20 minutes. The second time it felt like an hour. It was just very frustrating. I had to take a break, which really took me out of the experience. But when I got back in and actually played the game, it did get better. Now, I got this game for $16 because PlayStation did a thing. I did like a Play 2015 or something like that, or if you pre-order the game, you get 20% off. So I pre-ordered it because I knew I wanted to play this game. But right now, if you want to get the game, it is $20. I do think it's worth it if you find the game interesting, or if you don't mind this type of game. But if you're an action guy and these kind of games don't interest you, this is not the one to change your mind, in my opinion. So yeah, that's just my personal opinion. Now, if I had to give it a score out of 10, I would probably give it a 7. I thought about giving it a 6, but I do think it's good enough. It deserves a 7. I do think the story is good enough. This game, really, the story is all the game is. So, and it did that very well. I will say one other thing though. The reason why I got a 7 and not higher, I forgot to mention this, but I'll mention it right now. The exploration in this game does not feel very rewarding. You feel like there's a lot of stuff for you to explore, but when you actually go and explore, most of the houses you can't get into, and the houses you can get into, most of the rooms are locked. So it does not, the exploration is not very rewarding. You probably get the same out of the game if you just go straight down, which is why, but I did explore, which is why it took me 5 to 6 hours to beat the game. A lot of people I hear beat the game in 3-4 hours. They went straight down the main story. They didn't explore. They didn't go down different paths. But so if you do decide to get this game, exploration, I'll say this right now, you're not gonna get much out of it. So yeah, that's my review of Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Thought about giving it a 6, but I think 7 is good. So yeah, I will, in the upcoming weeks and months even, I will be reviewing Until Dawn, Metal Gear Solid 5, Fallout, Black Ops 3. We will be doing a Black Ops 3 preview, which is the beta, on the 19th. We'll probably have gameplay and impressions on that. We're going to be reviewing Straight Outta Compton within the coming days. We are also going to be reviewing Ant-Man. We know it's late, but we thought it was a good movie. Probably one of the better movies of the summer, and since summer is coming to a close, we thought we would do a review for that. We are going to be doing talks where we just talk about different subjects, gaming, movies, world news, stuff like that. We don't know how we're gonna do it. We don't know if we're gonna do it like gameplay in the back and we talk over it, or if we're gonna just have us just sit down and just talk, or a mixture of both. So we'll let you guys know on Twitter when we figure out what we're gonna do. Speaking of Twitter, make sure to follow us. Make sure to follow the channel's Twitter. Make sure to follow my, Ryan, and Jeff, and Brandon's personal Twitters. I will also be streaming on Twitch, so make sure to follow me on Twitch. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like. We're gonna try and stay very active. So far, we've uploaded at least one video every day. We plan to keep doing that, and we hope you enjoy.